Hello, Stampin' Friends. This is Carol Parsons from Magnolia's Place, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in South Carolina. Each Monday, I post a video on my YouTube channel. I will alternate either a tutorial or a mystery stamping segment. If it's a tutorial week, I'll share a fun project with you. Some tips, ideas, color combos, product information, you name it. This is a mystery week. Yay! Are you new to mystery stamping? Do you like making fun fold cards or interesting layouts? How are you at following clues? If you've never seen a mystery stamping presentation before, it's a lot of fun. So, on Thursday, I posted the clues on my blog, and today we're going to solve the mystery. The fun thing about this type of project is you can create with the supplies in your craft room by following a series of step-by-step clues that are put before you. You simply need to think outside the box, including supplies you've already got on hand. There's no right or wrong in mystery stamping, only endless possibilities. All right, so before we get started, let me remind you of a free promotion I'm offering. With a $50 or more purchase from my online store, you get a complete tutorial mega bundle using products from the Kintsugi Inspiration Suite. And I'll show you that stamp set. Do you remember this? I've sure talked about it a lot and used it. All right, there's some pictures and details about it on my blog. And within this mega bundle, there are 9 cards, tutorials for 9 different cards, a 3D project, and a cool book box that holds a set of cards that you can give as a gift. And the box will hold, I think I've got 7 plus envelopes in one of them. So it's a pretty good deal, and they're gorgeous. Oh, one of the cards features a little origami doll on the front, wearing a dress made out of the beautiful paper. All right, so this is the fun layout that we're going to make today. This is a really easy fun fold card. You know, I don't even have a name for this. I started to think flip-flop card, but flip-flap card. But anyway, I already have one of those. This is a kind of a pocket card. Well, this no-name fun fold is what we're going to do today. And there's a pocket. So instead of just a static insert that you attach on your inside of the card, it has a pocket for this little card that has your sentiment on it, and you can put a gift tag in there if you'd like. All right, so I made this out of the beautiful fun fold paper, and hang on, I will show it to you. This is the Florals in Bloom paper. Look at all of the pretty patterns and all the colors that coordinate with that paper. Bazillions, right? Now, the other cool thing about this is within this suite of products that this paper is in, that came out all wrong. Within this suite of the product suite. Here's the product suite. And look at all of these beautiful, beautiful samples that are in the catalog. Now, there are 2 bundles in this suite. What I'm planning on getting, it's already in my shopping cart. I want, let's see, this bundle and the dies for this one. Okay? So I'm trying to be, what's the word there, you know, conservative and not get both and everything. So anyways, and I'm on my second package of this paper already. So when I get the bundle, I'll probably have to get more. It comes with beautiful enamel dots that are in coordinating colors. Look, there's more samples. This Mega Suite is just beautiful. Look at that. Oh, I can't wait to get them. I was ready to get them and they went out of stock. Sold out of stock. And I'm waiting. They're coming back in. The ship is due to arrive. Is it next week? I think so. The 21st. Yeah, next week. So be on the lookout for this pretty stuff. Okay. So this is the pattern that I chose this time for my sample. But today we're going to make it with these colors. All right, and this is pretty in pink. And I chose these two patterns. And you know, I had a heck of a time trying to decide what colors. I really was looking hard at strawberry slush, because that would go too. I might just change my mind at the very last minute here. See, if we were live, you could get on here and tell me. They're both pretty. I'm kind of leaning towards that. Let's just be conservative a little bit. All right, so let's see. Oh, and no stamping except for the sentiments. I fussy cut these flowers out because they're so pretty and because I don't have the stamp set yet. But I really liked those. So I fussy cut some out of this paper for today. And we are going to use this stamp set, Textured Notes, for the greetings. And we'll be using some purple adhesive sequins. I'm thinking that these two lighter colors would be really pretty. They'll blend in beautifully with those colors. So that takes care of that. We need to do a little bit of scoring, and I thought I would show you. All right, so we're starting out with a piece of paper that has been cut at 5.5 by 8.5, okay? And let me look at my notes here, but I'm going to have a link to these in my description box. Let's see, we want to score at 2.5 and 6.5. So I'm in camera. All right, 2.5 and 6.5. All right, that's it. There's the card base. And you're going to need, this was your insert, the inside. And this basic white piece is 4.5 by 3.25. And then on the outside, let me score this first. Here's a little reminder for those of you who may not remember. The bump, you know, when you score your paper, I don't know if you can see that in the camera or not, but the bump goes on the outside. So we're going to fold it like this and like this. Let me get my bone folder. And the smaller piece will be at the bottom with the larger piece at the top. All right. And the designer series paper on the top, this is, I think this is, should be the more bold pattern of the two that coordinate, but you can do it however you like. This piece is bold print, 2.25 by 5.25. And then the bottom piece, a little bit smaller, is 1.75 by 5.25. All right. And then you need a piece of paper to die cut a circle or punch a circle. About 2.5 inches-ish. I used the second to the largest stylish shape dies. I wanted that little fun design around the outside. So that's all you need. How quick and easy is this going to be, right? All right, so let's get this fastened on our paper. My Stampin' Up! Order is coming tomorrow, and my class is tomorrow. I was all excited. I had 2 things on that order that I wanted to use, and I thought, oh, it'll get here in time. Oh, no, it didn't. So that's all right. It was easy enough to come up with something else. But I am excited for it to be here. Then I'll have to kind of wait a whole other month for my friends to see the goodies that I got. Of course, they'll be online. And they'll see on my blog because I'll post some things I've made there. There it is. Look how pretty that is. Now, this we want to make a pocket out of. So I've got my hybrid glue thing here. This bottle, gosh, I've had this for years. Can you tell? Look how wrinkled. I'm telling myself that's shabby chic. Anyway, I've had that bottle forever because I absolutely love this tip. Now, we do sell a fine tip glue, but I don't like the glue that's in it. I love our mono adhesive, the Tombow mono adhesive. So what I do is I just keep my good old bottle and I fill it up with mono adhesive glue. There we go. Now we've got a nice little pocket in there. Put my charm back in. This stays nice and clog-free. Great bottle. I got it at a convention years ago. I'm not positive what glue was in it. Might have been art glitter glue. Anyway, good bottle. I like our glue better. Now, I want to decorate for the insert. Instead of stamping in there, I want to put some strips of paper, decorative paper. Now, since you put this in here, I think the strips should go at the top, but you could put them wherever you like. Okay. Oops, I said that, and here I am doing it at the bottom. What I'm doing is, I didn't measure the length. I'm just gonna run it off and then cut it. Oops. I'm gonna be very happy when my replacement seal adhesive gets here tomorrow. That's when I'm gonna find the one I can't find. It's lost somewhere. You know how it goes, right? You replace something and then you find it. All right, now, here are the little pieces of Designer Series paper that I've cut out. Can you see those? No? Okay. There we go. And move that aside while that glue dries. We can stamp this now. So I have, we need some pretty color here. How about strawberry slush? Uh-oh, crooked. But you know what? Quick, easy fix. And look, I happen to have a scrap of white paper white paper right there. I'm just gonna cut it a little shorter, and I think that will work out fine. Maybe a little narrower. There we go. So, is it hot where you are? That'll work. It is hot here in South Carolina. It is blistering today. I don't know what the temperature is. Doesn't matter. It's hot. Nothing new for us. Our summers are pretty high on the heat level. But I don't care. Our winters are great and I've got air conditioning. All right, so see, looks nice. All right, so there's our insert. That's probably dry now. Yep. Okay. And then on the outside, we want to stamp and adhere that. I think I want this to be, yeah, on this side. All right, so let's go ahead and stamp. Now, do I want that color or, you know what, let's use Pretty in Pink on the outside. That's the same color as the cardstock. So I think that should be nice. And we're going to say thank you. So we'll have thank you on the outside and a little note of appreciation on the inside. And I kind of put it to the bottom right because I don't want it to be all centered-y. Good word, don't you think, centered-y? All right. Now, oh, I have another, I think I've shown you this before, but I will show you again. Easy tip for when you want to attach something. I want to put it right there, so, which means I don't want adhesive there. So put your Post-it note upside down, so the sticky side is on the top, and butt it up against the edge. Okay, now that tells me don't put adhesive down here, only up here. Okay. There we go. Now when I go to apply it, see I want it on this side, off center. I want to put the edge of the Post-it note right up against the edge of the card. Then I just need to take this off and look at there. No adhesive on the lower part. And I can save that and use it again. Okay, now let me run over this with my bone folder one more time. Maybe I can get it to lay a little flatter. Not a lot. All right, so I want to play around with the placement of these. I think I want, not that one. I want these two. And maybe two of these. But I don't want them to be so symmetrically. Maybe I should layer this. Oh, that's what I'll do. Okay, and we need Stampin' Dimensionals, mini Stampin' Dimensionals. And my take your pick tool. I've got two of them in here. Where's the one? There it is. This has the pokey tool on the outside and my putty on the inside. And I'm going to pull out my chair here. All right, so what I was thinking was to layer that like this so that it's not so symmetrically. There's that word again. Webster's Dictionary should just call me, you know? All right, so that one's going to go down with the flat adhesive. And then I'll put dimensionals on the back of the other flower that's going to go on top. And I have no nails. There we go. Let's see, yeah. About like that. Okay. And then this one. Oh. Well, look, that stuff sticking all over the place. There we go. Well, if you're hot, I hope you're staying cool. Drink lots of water. Wear sunscreen when you go outside. I've just been to the dermatologist this month and she was fussing at me. Are you wearing sunscreen? Well, a lot of the time, with your fair skin, you should wear it all the time. I'm like, okay, I'll work on that. I'm a natural blonde and have that dastardly pale skin, which is terrible when you're a teenager and everybody else has a tan and not me. You put me in the sun and all I do is burn. I get a teeny weeny little tan. Trying to cut that off because it's peeking out over the edge. There it goes. All right, so let's put one here. Then try to do a better job. I should probably just cut this in half. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Okay. There we go. Oh, I think that looks pretty. But we need some gems. So, where did I put those? Here they are. So I'm thinking this pretty light color. So let's put one here. And this other color. See, I want them to be in kind of a rectangle-ish, a triangle shape. Let's see, another pink one. Yeah, right here. Obtuse triangle. That's very pretty. I like that. That paper came out well. All right, that's all there is to it. Look how quick and easy that was. So we've got two beautiful cards. And you notice I put some on the inside here too. You know why I did that? Not because I was being all, artistic and gorgeous. There was something I had to hide on that paper. There was a little bit of a crease looking on that paper. And the front, it was covered up with this. So I thought, well, I'll just put some more there. But it looks pretty. I like it. And there's our little sentiments. Room for a gift card. Ooh, I have a niece. I think I may send one of these to. Except it says thank you. Oh yeah, I don't have anything to thank. I could say thank you for being my niece. Thank you for being you. I think I'll write that on there. Okay. Anyway, the other one can be a customer thank you. That's what we've got for today. I'm so glad you joined me. And I'd like to ask you to please like and subscribe by clicking the bell. And in the description box below, I'll have a link to my blog where you can get written directions for this. I'll put a PDF there and some more photos. If you click the bell and like, subscribe, did you know what that does? It helps me increase visibility and engagement with my content, but that helps me grow my channel and reach a wider audience, which is, what demonstrators are all about. But it also helps you because you'll receive notifications when I post a new video. So please do that for me. If you need a demonstrator and you don't have one, I'd love to do that for you. I appreciate your business and look forward to helping you create. So have a great day. Stay cool. Bye.